Hi everyone, I hope everyone's having a good day, whatever you're doing. If you're new here, I'm Melanie and you're not going to see me probably for the rest of this video. I thought I would do another chatty kind of video because I'm feeling better than I normally would be, because one of my main harassers who makes me feel like, I can't even put into words how I'm made to feel, hasn't been around for a couple of days, and it's lightened my mood and made me feel better in general. So that's why I feel up to like talking in these videos, like, because normally I don't do these videos, but by them not being here I just feel totally different. So it shows the kind of influence they have over me in general and my mood. So because even my dad said like there's no atmosphere, and in fact he'd heard two of the other neighbours who have been involved in the harassment making comments about how it's a nicer street at the moment, and then they mentioned the person's name, saw my dad, and then tried to like be quiet about what they were talking about, but he'd already heard them. So that's why I feel more chatty, and that's why I feel more chatty, and that's why I've been able to do things that I'm not able to do normally, because mentally I'm just so drained all the time. Hello, my beautiful Huskarian. Why has he put your dirty harness on? Eh? That is a question, isn't it? He did really well. He's put your harness back on that's meant to be getting washed. Yeah, we won't take it off, sweetheart. Hello, we're going out in a few minutes. Oh, sure you are. Oh, beautiful. Would you like to say hello? Hello, everyone. Yep, I am cute. This is why I get away with being a little mischievous Huskarian. Because of this beautiful little face. Even on camera. There you go. Gorgeous. You're very beautiful. Look at that face. Look at that face. So yeah, I just feel like, obviously there's still other people around that affect me massively, but the main cause of me feeling this way hasn't been around for a couple of days, and I just feel a lot better. And it's been noticed that I'm definitely being more like relaxed in myself in general. So we're getting out even earlier today. I did have a plan what I was going to do, but that's changed because I didn't know something that I do know now. But anyway, I've got ready faster because I thought I was doing something else. It's currently 19 degrees, or was it 18 when I just looked? And it's going to go up to 20 very soon. So I want to get out before it hits 20. And I want to be back by the time it's 22 at the most. So I'm just going to get the waters ready. And I've actually had some water today, probably half a bottle. Because when I was drinking it, it was less than an hour from when I was planning on going out. But, oh God, that's slightly changed. And I'm going out half an hour later than I thought. Because I thought I was going to be able to do something that I'm not going to be able to do. And we're going to walk somewhere that we don't typically walk. And get off-road. And still be back within about an hour-ish. Hour 10 max. Because obviously in this heat, I personally don't want to be outside in the direct sun much. And I don't want the husky out there, although she can be out there up to 24 degrees. And then we probably still will hopefully have a second walk. It depends on who's around really. If the person that's like gone away comes back, it will be more difficult to leave the house a second time. I believed I was going to be going off road today. I've got leggings on because I have been wearing like cycling shorts with like t-shirt dresses. even though I have rolled them up a bit. And I've got my older, dirtier trainers on in case it's not fully dry, although I can't imagine it's not going to be dry. Are you preparing yourself? She's always ready. So that is the plan. And I have quite a few things to do today, so I'm hoping the reason why my mood's lifted doesn't return and make me feel crappy. I mean, I don't feel 100% because obviously there's still other people around, but I feel like totally different. And I do have things to do that ordinarily I don't get through because of how I'm constantly made to feel. So hopefully I'll be able to do those because some of them I definitely have to do today. Where's my orange Lucasade? Oh, please say I didn't finish it and I don't have any cold one. Oh, there it is. How's everyone else enjoying the weather? Are you enjoying it? I mean, I'm struggling at times because I'm not drinking enough. And then I think, oh, I'll get a drink, and then I'll forget to drink it for ages, like even hours at times. Or I'll sip a little bit and then I'll forget about it for an hour or so, and then I'll be like super tired and I'll feel like I'm ready for bed. And I'm not ready for bed, it's just because I've definitely dehydrated. And my watch is also playing up. It's not tracking my walks. Yesterday it tracked only half of my first walk, none of my second walk. I don't think it's picking up all my steps, because based on the amount that I walked yesterday, I should have hit a certain number by the time I got back the second time, and I didn't hit that number for hours later. So, and last week it lost 9 minutes of time, but I think it was because of the sun, because hours later it got back to the correct time. But I think I have had it a long time. I think in the next few weeks I'm probably going to have to replace it, but I'm probably going to get the same because I don't know what to get. So I think because I don't know what I want, because this has been a good one for me, I think I'm just going to get the same or whatever model it is now. A quick backstory before I finish. I got it during lockdown, like original lockdown. And because obviously no one could really go out unless you're going to the work or shops. And I was self-isolating because I was high risk. That's why I got all the COVID vaccinations, by the way. And I'd walk around with my phone, like from room to room. And I was like, I wonder how many steps I'm doing. So I was trying to carry my phone around the house, which is obviously awkward, like carrying it in your hand. Because obviously a lot of the time I didn't have pockets. And then like if I'm carrying stuff or doing stuff, it's not always like easy. But I'd say 80% of the day I tried to have it in my hand and I was not doing many steps. But I did also notice it wasn't picking up every step. So I would count how many steps I was doing and then look at what it said on my phone. And it was probably only picking 70% of the steps up. So that's why I got it originally. And then that pushed me to do more steps in the house. I wouldn't say like I was doing massive amounts, but I at least doubled, if not more. Some days deliberately just walking around the house just to pick up extra steps. It's not been tracking my walks. It tracked, I think, half an hour of the first one when I was out for an hour, exactly an hour. And then it didn't track the second one either, and I was out like 25 minutes. So there's a good chance it needs replacing. It says the right time. Sometimes it doesn't even say I've got a pulse. Like, it's got a heart rate monitoring. So I think I'm going to see how it gets on, because it might rectify itself, because technology sometimes does. But if it doesn't, I'm going to get whatever model version is available now. I just drank more Lucasade than I would typically before a house walk from the house. But I've got a feeling I'm going to need it. I need to get a new one, because this is making things stick to my legs. and I don't like it. I'm going to go upstairs. I'll chat till I get to the top and then I'm going to end it. And then I'm going to try my very, very hardest to film. It depends on who's around. Like I said, if someone comes back today, my mood's probably just going to drop. But it's amazing them not being around how I feel. See, I'm already knackered walking up the stairs. I'm definitely feeling all these walks. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Are you off somewhere? Where are you going? So I'm on a walk with the husky and we're off road. She just looked behind her. I thought there was someone right behind me then. I think I'm gonna, it took us 15ish to get here. I think I'm gonna walk 20 minutes one way and then go back the way we've come, because I don't have time to come out of another way and get back to where we need to by whatever time.